Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, hola, everyone around the world who is actually listening to this podcast. I would like to thank you all for take the time to listen this nonsense conversation. In my opinion, well, it has some sense because it's my space to fight my own demons and talk about some of my memories, some of whatever happens in my daily life. Today, in this podcast, in this chapter of my memories, of my crazy episodes, I would like to share with you, my friends, if I can call you, my followers, the people who listen to this, my friends, or whoever are you, I appreciate that you take the time to listen to my voice. So, I will be talking tonight, or today, about my experience as a gay man post in the life in Canada, Montreal, as a post-COVID person. It's not a secret to everyone that here in Canada, well, mostly in all over the world, most of people already got COVID. I got COVID in the beginning of January. I was dealing with that personal issue I had with that other guy that boss ghosted me and it turned out to be an idiot, but it is what it is, right? And yeah, I had COVID January the 1st. My roommate got it too. In fact, he gave it to me because he got infected first. And as we live in the same place, everything was closed down, no air, no. Uh, it was like 100% to get COVID, and I did. For a second, I thought my roommate was going to die because he was really sick. He was really he looks really bad. Like his face was red. He was coughing all the time. And from my room, I was able to hear to listen to him coughing and all that. It was quite scary. In my opinion, it was really scary. I was like, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, this is not going to be not good at all. And he got well from COVID. He get away with it, and then I got COVID as well. I had fever for the first 5 days. I had fever. I had diarrhea once, and a tiny like a bother in my throat. That was all. Then I went to the clinic after the weekend, some days after apparently start feeling better. I got the third shot for the vaccine. I got the Pfizer one, and then I start having these weird symptoms. I start to have chest pain. I was starting to feeling really tired, and it was pretty much like a really really bad. Sorry, with that symptom was sometimes was severe, sometimes was like a soft, uh, and was mm, it was really bothering me. It was annoying me a lot. It was like this in January and February. I was having the same problem. I didn't feel well at all. And I managed to see my family doctor to see, hey, this is what's happening. I had COVID in January, and I don't know what's going on with me. I really need you to take care of this because it's starting to become a really pain in the ass, literally speaking, a pain, not a pen, not a penny, not a pennies, a pain, a really pain in the ass. And yeah, in fact, I got an emergency appointment with him. The next day, I show up myself at the clinic. I got the COVID test, of course, just in case. Obviously, it was negative. And the next day, I show up myself. My doctor did a full exam, a full test of my body, a physical test to see. He checked my respiration, and it turned out that he found something. He didn't tell me that time, and he referred me to another clinic to get an X-ray of my lungs. So I got that test for that right away. I think if I remember quite well, the same day in the afternoon I show up myself at that other clinic, and I got the X-ray really fast. I was waiting for 1 week until I get the test result. I went to see my doctor. I get at the same time the blood test and everything I have for the STD follow up, because uh, it is what it is, and it's better, you better know your status instead being like fucking around without knowing if you have any STDs or you are positive to HIV, which is not my case. I test myself every 3 months as a follow up because I'm taking PrEP also. Not that I'm very sexually active, but better safe than sorry, right? However, taking PrEP doesn't prevent you to get other STD. Yeah, I have a really bad STD, but that's another story for another chapter. So finally, going back to the clinic, I went to the main clinic to see my family doctor. I get all the blood tests as I did before, and the doctor told me that I have my lungs were like inflated, and that was why I was having so much difficult to inhale and exhale, and also why I was being so tired and coughing and like a coughing must all the time on a regular basis and having this pain in the middle of my chest. In fact, I'm still having chest pain, but at least I can talk more fluently now, and I can have more air thanks to a medication that my doctor prescribed me. He prescribed me, the name of the medication is Albesco. Yeah, it's Albesco. It's an inhalation. You inhale that. I started that last month, twice a day, and it really at the first 20 days I didn't feel any improve, but lately I could say in the last week I had really positive improves about that, and yeah, I believe that I will be better in 1 or 2 months from now. I need to see my doctor soon for that. But yeah, that's pretty much the main chapter of what I had after I had COVID. Now, one thing that happens during the second opening, the second starting to going back to normal here in Montreal. If I remember quite well, in January, some point at the end of January, February, they started opening everything again. Even the dance, people were able to dance, but wearing the mask. So there was a few days that despite my chest pain, I was saying, oh yeah, why not? I'm going to show up myself there and try to dance. I did that twice, and the first time I went there, oh man, I was feeling so disappointed and so uh, I was feeling like shame. Yeah, shame on you, on people that I saw there. On the dance floor, by it's not allowed to take off your mask, and most of the people they were without the mask. They were like a, I don't care. I just came here to dance. It's like a me, 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 me. I was like a what the fuck? Obviously, I was all the time with my mask on because hello, I'm sick. I don't have COVID, but I have my immune system. My lungs are very weak, so I cannot afford to get that thing again. Even today, I wear my mask all the time. I wash my hands very often. I try to be the most awkward, the most uh, safe, most to have more self-awareness about my actual health, regardless whatever everybody else do. Also, karaoke opened, and I tried karaoke twice, and I ended up too tired. I just cannot sing. Despite that, I really love to sing. I found out that it's one of the resources I found to my mental health issues, and it helps a lot. Singing, it's like medicine for the heart. It's incredible how good you feel, despite that you break like the what are they going to say? No, you just go there and have fun and break that fear. And I used to do that even on one of these dating apps that they have uh, the live feature. I used to sing there, and also in another application that I have in my cell phone, that you can join to a social network of people who are there mostly for singing and build a community of people who are not professional artists, but they love to sing. They love to have good times and to share and to exchange and build a space with good energy. As the main base is the music, and that is good. And because of that thing that I have in my lungs, I had to stop doing that too. Even having sex. Can you believe that? How? Oh man, I used to be well in my past. I used to be extremely sexual. I'm still, but I have that under control. And but now, even if I want to get laid, I cannot because I ended up too tired. It's something that yeah, I can get a hard on. I can have nice sex. I can enjoy, but after I'm done, after everything is done, I cannot get up from my bed. I am tired, sleepy all the time. The pain in my chest get worse. And no, I did only twice since January. I had sex only, yeah, three times since after middle at the beginning of February last month. I had sex only three times. That's it. And that was more than enough to realize that I have to stop and I have to take care of myself, regardless, whatever other people are doing, whatever other people are. So I decided, because of that, of my problem in my in my lungs and my respiration and all the other issues that I got now because of COVID, and other problems of my health that I had since before, but now got worse. Like my all the pain in my muscles, my legs, my back. So all that became more intense after I got COVID, which is not fun, not fun at all. And yeah, I stopped going to the bar to karaoke. I stopped going to the dance. I went only twice. The first time I found that out, I danced a little bit in a corner, and the second time I went to a second floor that bar has, and everybody except me and the staff at that place were not wearing the mask. The dance floor was a big space, but the place was packed and people were not using the mask at all. It was like a wow, this is insane. And it's not, it's, well, COVID is not over in the first place. Most of the people are vaccinated, but you can get COVID again and you can get complications because the vaccine, it doesn't, it helps you to survive the COVID, but what about the side effects? I was vaccinated three times and I'm having really hard time with side effects. And I'm not going to start talking about the anti-vax and people who are really so selfish that they thinking only about themselves. That's another thing. But well, anyways, since that day that I decided to not going to dance, to not going to the club for karaoke, I've been mostly, yeah, I go out, I go to the shopping, I go to the bar, but when it's not too crowded, I just go there, see some of the people I know, I can go to the downtown to do my stuff. I can go to the museum when it's not too crowded. And I take the public transportation. I always avoid to not take the metro when it's not too crowded. Also because I'm taking care of myself. So that was pretty much my story about since I got COVID until now in April. That was pretty much. So I'm not having sex too much lately. I'm not singing, regardless that, and I am not regardless that because it's really annoying to not being able to sing because I love singing. I not consider myself like a singer, but for me, it helps. For me, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel. Uh, it helps me to deal with my inner stress and my inner problems. What I've been doing is I've been gaming a lot. I've been doing some app testing online and also this side job, if I can call that a job, that I play games and I get paid for it, but it's not a lot of money, anyways. But yeah, since that I've been like resting at home, taking care of my health and taking a lot of patience to be able to recover as fast as possible. And yeah, I think I'm feeling better. In fact, I this is a thing that I would like to share. Uh, Last Monday, for the first time, I was able to go and be in a place where it's more people that I don't know, but I will. It's I was how to say that I was volunteering. I started volunteering in one of the places that I used to go for resources and how to call that psychological follow up, if it's that the correct word. So I started that every Monday, and my first Monday was good. I feel like a bit nervous at the beginning, but then I started to relax, and I found a really good lady that she was guiding me through all the process, how to do everything, and also taking care of myself because I cannot carry too much heavy things because of my shoulder issue and my hand, my right hand, because I have the carpal tunnel in one of my hands, still waiting for the surgery. That eventually that will be done. So all I have now it's since I got that issue with COVID, it's to again be patient, follow the follow my doctor orientations, and just be positive because having a positive attitude, things are going to be uh, better because mind and body. Some people say, well, somebody says that mind and body, if they are in peace, then you will heal faster, and that is true. So that will be all for this chapter. That was a short, a short recapitulation, a short cap of what has been with me as a gay guy since I got COVID in at the beginning of this year. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the next chapters I will be trying to do in the following days. Have a good night. Have a good day. Be kind to each other. Be kind to one another. And I will talk to you more often in the future. Goodbye.